That was a hit. Yep. G'day guys and welcome back. So you might have noticed this summer I've been doing a lot of fishing in the river once again for the local bass. And the other thing that you might have noticed is I've started using Baitcaster reels. Now there is a very good reason for that. If you don't know about the Werribee River, it's a stocked fishery and all the bass went in there around the same time. So what that means is we're seeing an average size of around 35 to 45 centimeters for all the bass that we're currently catching. So because of that, I decided to start upsizing my lures this summer. And if you're using larger lures than things like your small TMCOs and micro pomps, a really good reel for accurate casts is obviously a Baitcaster reel. Now I originally started this summer using the Shimano SLX DC 150 and I absolutely fell in love with that reel. It was a phenomenal little reel for the price, caught me plenty of fish, and to be honest, I'm not even really sure why I sold that, but I ended up replacing that with a Tranx 150. Now, if you don't know about the Tranx 150, it's essentially a saltwater bait caster, so it's absolutely bulletproof, really, really good for freshwater work. You're probably not going to see any corrosion or any other issues like that, but I was finding that even though I am competent with bait casters, I was still casting the odd backlash in the bait caster itself. So I decided that I wanted to get another DC reel in that 150 size again, and start using that for the bass. So when it came time for looking around, I decided that I'd look around on Marketplace for a second-hand Curado DC 150. Now, there were a few options that were available on there, but something else actually popped up on there, and it was this. So if you don't know about the Shimano Scorpion DC, it's basically a saltwater purpose bait caster reel. So it has a lot of the same things that the Shimano Tranx has, like the Hagani body. It's got the MGL spool for low inertia so you can cast further. It's got the micro module gears as well for smoothness and silence when you're winding. So when I saw that on Marketplace, I thought to myself, yep, I better pick that up. And I went and grabbed it. Now the Scorpion DC is a little bit different in the way that it's laid out compared to the Curado DC and the SLX DC. So on the Scorpion DC, you've actually got your digital control on the underside of the reel. And one thing I've noticed about it is, even though it has the digital control in there, it actually doesn't feel as bulky and as big in hand as a Curado or the SLX. It still feels quite slim, almost like the Tranx. So it's a really comfortable reel with that DC function, which is something that really, really excites me. Now, if I have to pick on one thing about the reel that I don't like about it, it's not so much that it's any issue about the reel, it's just the gear ratio. So it's a 6.2 to 1 gear ratio, so it's on the lower side there. And what my concern is there is if you get a good bass and you're in tight structure, you got to get winds on him and get him out as quick as you can. And with a lower gear ratio, it presents a bit of a danger there that he might find that timber and that snag before you can get him out of it. So the Scorpion DC is not actually available in retail stores in Australia. You do have to order it online and order it in from Japan. So websites like Digitaka will have it. Now the reason for that, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm having a feeling that it's probably something similar to the issue that Shimano had with the Vanquish. In that scenario, Samaki has a Vanquish rod label, sort of like brand line, and Samaki's got copyright on that, and they weren't willing to let Shimano to sell the Vanquish in Australia without suing them. So first of all, Samaki, not cool, because that's a bloody awesome reel, but I'm guessing that's what the case is with this. Doesn't mean you can't get them, just means that you have to order it from overseas and then get it in. Alright guys, so let's take this Scorpion DC. We're going to throw this on my Shimano Poison Adrena 3 to 6 kilo. We'll take it down the river first thing in the morning, we'll give it a go. Let's see what happens. There we go. There we go, finally. Cheeky fish. Good to see you, mate. Whee, come back. Whee, come back. Oh, you're a solid one. You are a solid fish. Alrighty, come here, bud. Oh, geez, you're heavy. That is a big solid fish, actually. I might need a length on him. Geez, 38, but he is so solid. There we go, guys. Beautiful early morning bass there. You can tell it's a bass. It doesn't have the scooped head. Nice and long, not too deep in the body. So off he goes head first. Let's try and get another one. So that is now the Scorpion DC christened, you beauty. First fish on it. See if we can get another one. Whoa, that was a good one. I need to get back down to that little point. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. Come down, buddy. There's another one. Hey. Hey, calm down, bud. Calm down. Hey. Try to get into that little backwater there. Oh, there we go, second one there on the Scorpion DC. It's a good little reel, that. It's real fun to use. It's got that DC function which makes casting a lot more smoother. But yeah, I really like it. A bit more than my Tranx, to be honest. The Tranx does cast further though. That's one thing I have noticed, is you will get a long... Oh, there we go. Yep. There we go. Oh no, he's bricked me. No, get out of the snag. Get out. Oh no, he's bricked me in there. Ah, come on. Swim out. Ah, no. Ah, you bastard. Oh man, come on, swim out. I think he's got me good. I don't think he's coming out. God damn. Yeah, he's in there. Fuck. Let's try something different. Try cut a different angle here. Yeah, he's bricked it big time. You absolute little bastard. Ah! Yep, go on. Yeah, he got me. He got me. Oh well, never mind. put another lure on, I suppose. Well, there we go, guys. That was a fantastic session there to break in the Scorpion DC. Now, what do I think of that reel? I absolutely love it. It is fantastic and it is an absolute joy to use. Now, guys, as I mentioned earlier in the video, the Scorpion DC isn't available in our retail stores. So if you want to order it, you have to jump online to somewhere like Digitaka and have a look for it. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.